Hey everyone, welcome back to Carrots and Olives. My name is Brittany and today we are going to do an unboxing. Endlesspens had an amazing 4th of July sale and I decided I kind of went a little crazy, just a little. So this is the box. It arrived the other day and I'm going to open it up. So let's take a look at it. So the box can't quite fit in the frame, but I managed to open it up. Let's zoom out just a little, try to get a little bit more. All right, so this is what I got. Let's take it little by little. Let's look at the smaller things first. So the first thing I got is this, which is ink. And I decided to go with the Lamy Dark Lilac ink. I always heard like great, fantastic things about it. And I was involved in the fountain pen community when this ink first released. And I did not get my hands on one, but I'm glad it's back. And I want to check it out. So I do actually have 2 Lamy inks. Well, this would be my second Lamy ink. And I always liked this feature of the little tear off for blotting your ink. But it's a pretty cool bottle. Definitely something that could sit on your desk if you are into that and have the room. I wish I could display all my fountain pen ink bottles, but I just don't have the space for it. Okay. Next is a couple more inks. And I want to say these were exclusive to, yes, these are Endlesspens exclusives. So this one, they're both Robert Oster. Ooh, look at all that gold. So I decided to get Black Guillemot and Sago at Black Guillemot. So we'll see how these go. They just look really, really pretty, and we will definitely be swatching these. And we will be using a Kakimori nib. So I did get the gold nib the very first time, and now I have the stainless steel. So the gold nib was the brass nib. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you would see me doing some tests with that pen. But now I finally have the stainless steel. And it's just this little piece. All of these were part of their sale, so I did get a discount, a couple of discounts. Like they already had half these products already discounted. Then you can add even more discounts on top of it. Okay, so let's get into the first fountain pen. This is actually a new to me fountain pen style. So Benu. I do have a couple of Benus. No, I have 2 Benus. And the last time I purchased a Benu was probably 5 years ago. And I keep hearing so many fantastical things about this style of pen. So this is a Euphoria. Oh my gosh, that's so gorgeous. Look at that. I don't know what it is, but I am not completely attracted to the very sparkly, bright colored ones, but the ones that look more like a little bit subtle with a pop of something, catches my eye first. And this reminds me of the beach in Hawaii. So this has a little bit of sentimental meaning to me because it reminds me of a time when I was at a beach with my dad, and I just knew I had to get it. So that is what I got. It's called Blue Hawaiian. And oh wow, look at the grip section. That's pretty cool. It's sparkly. Sorry, I had to take a look at it off camera. It's kind of sparkly there. And this pen is actually a really nice size. Does it post? Yeah, but it's not a deep post. It's not too heavy either. For some reason, I imagine this pen to be a lot heavier, but it's definitely has a nice long grip section, and your fingers don't have to touch the threads, although the threads are pretty comfortable and smooth. So I ended up getting a medium. And I do like Schmidt nibs, which is what Benu uses. So we're going to definitely test out this one. It does come with a super long cartridge, and that looks to be a blue cartridge, but I rarely use cartridges. I like to use my ink bottles. Next is a brand that I've purchased before, but it's been a while, and I really like this color. So this is a Laban. And look at that blue. We all know I love my blues. You get like a little bookmark. And you get this beautiful ivory and blue pen. Really pretty. The only other one I have is ivory and black. And I want to say that's before they started coming out with all the different ivory colors. Pretty gold nib, gold plated, and I got a fine. So we'll see how that writes. It doesn't post very well, and plus the cap is a little weighted, so it doesn't feel comfortable posted. All right, last but not least, is a pen I've mentioned that I wanted to get another one in, and yes, it's Omas. I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of comments about this, but because it's controversial. But I liked my other Omas pen, so they had a sale and I went for it. Clamshell box, and whoa, the pen fell out. But this is the Bologna Grigio Luminoso Bright Gray. So I decided to go with this gray one because I felt like this one was just so much prettier than the blue one, which is, I usually gravitate towards blues more often than not than black, but this one just looks so much prettier in the photos. So it's hard to tell in the video, but there's a lot of depth in this pen, and there's sparkle, and it's just really pretty. I decided to go for an extra fine, and look at that nib. So pretty. So we will see how this writes. This is a piston filler pen. It's weighted back here, which makes it really comfortable to write with. but I'm excited about this one. So that is all for my haul today. And it's not quite all for all the things I got on 4th of July, or 4th of July weekend. More to come. But let's ink up and test out my inks. And then I will probably do another video on inking my 3 new fountain pens. So let's get my Kakimori nib holder and get started. Okay, so I have my Superior Labor leather box case, and this is where I've been storing some things. It has a really good depth, so you can really put a good amount of stuff in here. Here's my Kakimori aluminum nib holder. And here is the nib itself. Pretty. It actually goes really well with this holder. I have my little ink swatch pad here. I have some water nearby. And my inks that I'm gonna swatch. And hello, we need a Kakimori nib holder. And now shake these because there's definitely some pigment and other things at the bottom of the barrel or bottom of the container. Interesting. It is coming out a little bit more warm brown than what you could see. So this is called Sago. At Black Gulamon. And I'm possibly saying this incorrectly. When you find the right angle with a Kakimori nib, it does write a lot smoother. In the right light, you could see it. Right there. So maybe this is just the color without all the shimmering. Although I will say the caps are a little bit deceiving. Like the image here, the color seems like it should be shimmer, but I don't think it is. It's interesting how the shimmer here makes the ink lighter and here makes it darker. I really like these colors. And they also seem to shade slightly different. Nice. I really like this one. Maybe it's just the base color, and I need to read into a little bit more. Did any of you guys grab any of these inks? Let me know. Okay, cleaning that off. Last but not least is Mommy. Shake it up. This color, just first glance, kind of reminds me of the Harry Potter Monte Grappa color. This actually goes on really nicely. And I spelled Mommy incorrectly. Oopsies. Nice. And there's this bit of green sheen to it. I really like colors that are dark, and they're so dark that when you put them in a fine pen, they almost look black. I like that. So this is definitely a color I have been crazy not to get until now. It's definitely pretty. I do like this nib. And these kakimori nibs are very easy to clean. So it wrote really nice, really well. It's able to do the swatches very easily, and it cleans very easily. I guess you could say my toxic trait is not cleaning it right away, because obviously if you let it sit, it will get like gunky inside the grooves. So make sure you clean your nib right away. All right, I think that's it for today. Let me know your thoughts, and thank you for watching. If you made it to the very end, I will catch you in the next video. Bye.